Hello, everybody. Bill Gaylord here with the American Dream, and we have a great segment for you today. We're going to go throughout the country and talk with some power players of real estate in different markets, find out what's going on in their marketplace with all this disruption that's going on and the challenging times that we're having in this world with COVID-19. So we're going to Portland, we're going to go to Orange County, and we're going to go to Tampa. So in Orange County, we've got Jason Risley. In Portland, we have Stacy Stokes, and in Tampa, we've got Katie Green. So let's start with you, Katie. You're at 87 degrees right now. What are you doing in your marketplace right now? Tell me what is happening. Are you in the house? Are you able to go out? What's going on in your area?
We have what they call a stay at home, stay safe at home rule. We are to stay at our homes between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. We can still go out on our boats and our jet skis as long as we have less than 10 people and we keep our vessels 50 feet apart. So we're still able to enjoy the water, which gives a lot of people a lot of peace of mind because many of us are out of work.
Right.
Our restaurants are closed, our bars are closed. Only essential businesses are open, just like your grocery stores and your pharmacies. But there's also a lot of good going on in Tampa right now, and I'm very proud of my city. We have school bus drivers who are no longer dropping off children to school because our schools are closed, but they're delivering food and supplies to children who wouldn't be able to get those supplies. We have our breweries that are making hand sanitizer, and Tampa's pulling together to become a really good, strong community. And I don't just speak of Tampa, we're the Tri-County. Pinellas is our beaches, we're in Tampa, we have Pasco County. So all three counties are merging together to work together as one to get everyone through this.
It's amazing how the communities are coming together and going out and being kind. And this is a time to pull together. So Jason, what's happening in your area in Orange County? What's going on there? And being in California, a lot of restrictions there.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, right now we're at stay at home orders, shelter in place. And so, you know, for the most part, people are staying inside with the exception of exercising. You're seeing people go, you know, to places for food. There's mainly drive-through open, but then of course our grocery stores are open, but that's about it. So not much that's going on, you know, and it's, you know, I got a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. So we have kids that would be in school right now that are right now at home. And so that makes it a little challenging too, because we're all working from home too. But, you know, it's an interesting time, and
we're all doing the best we can, right?
We're all doing the best we can. That's exactly right.
And I'll bet you're going to be excited when you can actually go to a Lakers game soon, right?
Yeah, I was hoping to. We were going to go to a game about 3 days after we got shut down, or after they canceled the season. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to going to a Laker game, but I know that may be not on our timeline. We just got to kind of see how this thing goes.
See how it goes. So Stacy, I know you're an outdoors person. You do a lot of stuff outside, rock climbing and hiking and skiing. And so tell me what's going on up in your area, Portland.
Yeah, we're also stay-at-home order. So the ski resorts closed down about a month ago. The rock climbing crags have closed down. Hiking trail has just closed down a week ago because everyone's getting out to go hiking when they were forced to stay at home. So really everything's pretty shut except for essential services and grocery stores and whatnot. So yeah.
So we're all in this together. So I want to kind of
It's not sunny here. Rainy and cold.
It's 87 in Tampa and sunny and rainy up there. So I understand. So let's go back to Katie. Katie, how do you think this is going to impact the real estate market in general and Tampa? And tell us a little bit about what was going on beforehand and where you think it might go coming up.
Well, just in the past 30 days, it really hasn't slowed down. Tampa, Hillsborough County had 2,200 homes that went pending just within the past 30 days.
Wow.
Pinellas County over the beaches, they had a little bit less. Their restrictions are stronger than Hillsborough on the stay at home. They still have 1,500 homes go pending. I see that it's really not going to slow us down. This week basically has quieted down. I'm not going to say that. This week has quieted down. There has also been around 400 or 500 homes that have been temporarily removed off the market. And I completely understand that people are scared to open up their homes to strangers. I think what's going to happen once all the restrictions are released, those homes are going to go back on the market and pricing will stabilize again, because I see pricing is starting to shift a little bit downward. So once those homes go back on the market, maybe in 2-3 months, you'll see where pricing will go back to as normal.
Yeah, so much unknown right now. And I know, Jason, you do a lot with investors. Tell us how the investor market is and what are the investors thinking right now?
Yeah, that's a great question. One thing that's kind of on the positive is our long-term rate of inflation in the US is about 3%. And right now, interest rates are so significantly low. They're right around that same 3%. I mean, give or take a little bit. But it's pretty crazy to think that we're at a time that you can actually borrow money at the same rate of inflation. And California real estate's average 7.3% long-term. But, if you're just getting the inflation rate, you're doing well if you're borrowing money at the same rate of inflation. So a lot of them see that. Yeah.
Are they hesitating at all? Are they still looking for opportunity?
Yeah. There's a share that are skinning opportunities, but I would say there are a lot that are kind of in hold mode just to kind of see what shakes out, because we've got so many big changes on a daily basis. I mean, even the stock market's just straight up and down. So I think there's a lot of people in hold mode. Interest rates being the good part. The negative is we're all kind of looking at what this unemployment rate does, because if this unemployment rate goes up skyrocketing, that's not going to be good for housing. Now, however, with the government providing $2 trillion in stimulus, we can see how that affects. Will that keep everything afloat, or is that still going to hurt the unemployment rate from a long-term perspective? So we're kind of curious to see, how quickly does that unemployment rate? It's going to probably go up really high. How quickly does it come back down low? So I think that's what everyone's waiting to see on.
Well, that is really good insight, Jason. And then Stacy, for you and your marketplace, is this the buying season normally? How is that impacting the season right now?
Yeah, I mean, this is really our busy season. I'm sure it is real estate markets. We haven't seen much of an impact. We're really 2 weeks into it. Last week, maybe a little bit less sales that went pending, but this week seems right back on target. So I don't know how it's going to impact us long term. It's more difficult to show occupied homes, so that's kind of been the hardest hit. But we're still seeing inventory come on and things go off the market quickly within days. So
yeah,
still pretty strong.
Yeah, well, I know that power player agents like you, elite agents throughout the country, are going to figure this out and really try and learn how to help your clients through virtual listings, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you come through this. Let's get through this together. And we really appreciate your time today. Stay in your market, be positive, and let's get through this together. So we'll see you soon. This is Gaylord out.